So here we are hanging out with Evren at UCLA. We just did a song pitch session. And Evren, what is actually your sort of advice for the independent DIY artists out there with their home studios in terms of creating master quality stuff that they can actually pitch to music supervisors, television, etc.? Any like couple tips within 2 minutes or so you can give us?
Sure, absolutely. Like as we all know, a lot of people are doing their own recording and producing a lot of the time. These days with the whole Pro Tools revolution. So a lot of stuff is recorded and mixed in bedrooms, garages, living rooms. My advice on that is to just, try to develop a relationship with either a professional engineer or a mastering engineer. I'm a mastering engineer and I do this all the time. When you get to the point where you're starting to do rough mixes, just email a WAV file to your mastering engineer or someone you trust who's a professional in the industry to just give you another set of ears on your mix, give you any pointers for making it so that it's going to turn out great after mastering. I just recommend, it's not like you got to come to me or anything, but go to any professional mastering engineer for the mastering portion of it, just because you're going to get that tuned room, that final professional last step to make sure that your product is going to sound good on, your iPod, in your car, on stereo, and it's going to just perform really well for the music supervisor as well. So since you don't get a professional generally these days in the recording process as often, it's really important to at least get it in the final step. I think that's really the key thing to keep in mind, and also reference CDs that are commercially released in your genre when you're doing your mixing. Like if you're a huge fan of, say, grunge music or something, get your Alice in Chains CD out and make sure you're in the ballpark with the way the drums are balanced with the guitars and bass, and just keep referencing work that has really set the mark in your genre.
Excellent. All right, man. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, cool.